Hey, this is Chad Campbell back with Redesign You and Hope Family Care with our COVID journey. We have basically completely recovered, and now it is all about this man right here. And we are on day six of the COVID journey. So why don't you tell everybody how you're feeling?
Well, my biggest problem with this is just not sleeping. I think I go to bed and I sleep about 2 or 3, 4 hours, and then I'm awake. Then I can't go back to sleep. And then I'm up until who knows, and then I take a nap, and then I'm just sleepy the rest of the day. And that's what's driving me the biggest nuts. Other than that, I don't really feel bad, other than I have this stupid congestion in my head, a little bit in my lungs. But other than that, I'm doing much better than I was. Had a little. I don't know if I had a fever. I say it's a fever because normally my temperature is about 97, but this morning it was 98.3. So I don't know. That's really normal, I guess.
Yep.
So other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'll just be glad when we get really on the other side of it. So I can just lay down and sleep like a real person.
How long is that?
What's
How long is it going to take me to get to that side?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Someone told me the other day that when you get older, you just have to get by with less sleep. I was thinking, that's crazy.
So how have you noticed your breathing? Because that's the big concern with COVID is the oxygen exchange and starting to throw clots. And we're at day 6 now. And so week 2 is where we know a lot of those complications start to hit. So how's your breathing now compared to a couple days ago?
Well, I still haven't had a lot of shortness of breath, which is really strange for me because I usually have shortness of breath because of the heart problem. But I've had a little bit, but not a lot. We took a walk up the hill today, which I took my time, but really it really didn't bother me too much. I mean, I went all the way over and up to the tank and back down, and that part worked real well. Right now I breathe pretty good. My oxygen levels are running about the same, 93, 92, somewhere in there, staying in that area. So I don't know how any of this stuff works, but
so this is, with Jay here has been the concern because, after the heart, the shortness of breath has been such an impact on his life. He's not been able to do things that he enjoys doing to some extent because of that shortness of breath. And for him to be able to push through this so far and not have that extreme shortness of breath or those lung issues is such a big deal. And it just goes to show, if you are focusing on your breath and you're taking these deep breaths and you're watching that oxygen level and you're getting up and you're moving, you're going to have a much better chance at preventing these oxygen exchange problems, moving that bad air out and getting that good air in to help reduce the complications of this COVID and this breathing. So your energy still is bad, right?
Well, it's not that it's bad. It's just that I'm sleepy.
So you're tired a lot. Not the energy. Tired a lot. Okay. And then not sleeping good at nighttime. Right. How's that smell in your nose?
That I haven't had it. I almost had it yesterday for a little bit, I thought, but it kind of just, I smelled it for a hair and then it just went away, I'm glad I don't have that smell no more. That was nasty.
I have had so many people now send me messages through these things, through Facebook and through this, talking about the bad smell. Oh. Even people who said that they tested negative, but they had the bad smell and they were still convinced that they had it, but they had that bad smell in their nose.
That's nasty. I remember the first day I walked outside and I smelled it. I said, what is that? What is that horrible smell? Everybody around me, what? There's no smell. Like, yeah, sure. Boy, am I smelling it. But other than that, I think I'm going to be fine. I don't know that much about how long it takes to get past all this stuff, but actually, the second week doesn't really start until when?
Till
Saturday.
Yeah, so we got 2 more days. And the way that, for most COVID, the way it is that first week is that viral symptoms. And so if somebody has a lot of problems with sinus issues in the past, then they may have more likely have signed the symptoms as the symptoms of COVID. People who have had a lot of back pain, like my wife, she had a lot of the symptoms, actually was having more of a back pain, and it irritated her back pain. Or your wife, Gloria, her issue's been with her lungs. And so with her, it went straight to her lungs, and she's able to manage that by doing the things that she's able to do with managing her lungs. Those complications are from week 2 on, but we really see those complications more in people who are sick. And so for those who overcome this virus, they seem to do much, much better in week 2 as well. Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, I don't really feel all that bad, you know.
That's good stuff.
I mean, I just not the way I thought I might feel, you know, with all the stuff you've heard about it.
Right.
But I think again, like you said, it's how you handle it up front determines what the back end of it's going to be like.
That's right. And you guys are still taking the vitamin C,
Right.
vitamin D, your zinc,
Right.
and your B complex vitamins,
Right.
and doing the chest percussions or pounding on each other's chests as needed, and the walks and the deep breathing. And that's the best thing we can do at this time. So with this whole thing, we're going to keep bringing updates. We'll bring another one tomorrow. The thing to please remember is he's kicking butt. He's doing great with this. And who does good and who doesn't, we still don't quite understand. So continue to take precautions, continue to be smart, whether you believe this is a real or not. We just had a local young man die today from COVID, and young man, very healthy, very well known in the public, and unfortunately he passed from COVID. So please don't take it for granted. Be smart, do these things we're talking about, and please comment, ask questions, and we'd love to engage in conversation.
Jeff.
See you tomorrow. Good job.